Punters, welcome to Head Over Heart, Billy Brownless, Daisy Thomas, PointsBet. And Daisy, we're finally here, my friend. Grand final time.
How good, Bill. We've done it. We've made it to the end of the year. We are down to 2.
Yes.
And your Putty Cats, unfortunately, are not going to be part of it.
Yes.
However, the two sides, it will be Sydney taking on the Brisbane Lions.
Yep.
And it is genuinely exciting.
It is indeed, but let's look back to the two prelims and mighty effort by the Cats. First of all, Sydney, Port Adelaide. Sydney too good at home, and they won this one pretty easy.
They did. It was a contrasting style to the other prelim that we will touch on. But the Swans, we thought they were going to be really good considering Port Adelaide had come back from an emotional response against the Hawks after getting flogged by the Cats.
Yep.
And it pretty much went to plan. The Swans were clinical in them dismantling Port Adelaide.
They were. Amati 3. McDonald kicked a couple too. Those young forwards were good. Papley, he loved it, didn't he, being home?
It was brilliant. It was really good to watch. The way they took away Port Adelaide's time and space, couldn't get it through the corridor, meant that they got a lot of looks. They turned it over and they scored the other way. Errol.
Look at the superstars there lining up for disposals.
Imagine how many goals you would have kicked with Errol Goulden kicking it to you in the forward line.
Well, even Heaney and Chad. Actually, they like kicking goals themselves.
Yeah,
they go over
not
your
passing
head.
it off. Yes, correct.
Well done there, Sydney. Far too good at home, of course. And now $1.75, which is short.
It is short, but I think they are the best team all throughout the season, and the way they went through that final probably means the punters have the confidence that they'll get it done against Brisbane, who can give you a start and give you a look, as we've seen.
Which they did with the Cats. The Cats were very good, especially in that second quarter. This was a cracker of a game. Had a good look at this one. I was very happy at half-time. And then the Cats just stopped running. But the Lions, they've done it again. They were 44 points down against the Giants.
Yep.
They were 25 points down against the Cats. And they find a way to win.
Yeah, 19-point half-time deficit they overcame again.
Yep.
And it's just the different mode they can go into, Bill. They were slow, they were passive in that first half. Yeah. And then they flick the switch and go into this helter-skelter type of operation.
Through the middle.
They just take the game on, and it's so hard to stop. As we see in the modern game, momentum is so hard to stop once it has shifted.
The Cats, they stopped running. Holmes going off didn't help either, by the way. Now, $2.10 Brisbane Lions to win the premiership. That's some nice value. I like that.
I know you like the Lions. You can have a 4.5 start for them as well with your grand final line too. But look, $2.10, rightfully so. I think that market's fairly even. It'll be interesting to see if that does shift, because as you say, there'll be a lot of people enjoying what Brisbane have done, and that might just be trimmed up into the 2.05 come bounce down.
Exactly. And if they are down during the game, they know they can come back. But don't give them up too much of a lead, the Swannies. They are a far better side.
They are, and both sides very heavily scoring. We see that Sydney averaged 98 points per game and the Lions 93. So that under-over line there.
What was it, 170.5?
Yes, 170.5 is the under-over line.
Yeah. Well, as you said then, that's 191 points. You're saying here, Sydney averaged 98, Brisbane 93. It's going to be nice conditions, isn't it?
Great conditions too, yes. So it'll be interesting to see, because grand finals historically, and when there may be a blowout, one side obviously not scoring as much, the other scoring quite heavily. So if you can sort of come up with any machinations, you'll find yourself some value.
Machinations?
Do you like that?
I do. Well done
there.
Also, our favourite award. Our favourite award on this show is the Built Different Player of the Round. And this bloke is the complete player, Daisy.
Yes, I love everything that this bloke's doing. And I'll tell you what, Sydney at the moment, when he goes forward, the way they just clear it out for him.
Yes.
Poor little Jace Burgoyne ended up on him in that first quarter. He just dismantled him. Thank you, I'll have that one.
Yeah.
But there you go, 20 or more, $1.60. That was still value, I thought.
That's good, yes.
Hunters
like
expecting him to be tagged at some point, wasn't able to.
Yep.
There you go, the goal at any stage, $1.35. But the 2 or more, again, a bloke that goes forward, between him and Chad Warner, they can go forward and hit the scoreboard everywhere. So no doubt when we do cast an eye at some stage forward, he will be up there in that normal betting.
He looks good. He can mark. He can kick goals. Complete player. I like him.
Sydney is just a full outfit. They dismantled Port Adelaide. They were very, very good. And now we get down to the big dance.
Yes, Daisy. Oh, it's going to be a beauty. Where do we find all these magnificent odds?
They are on that PointsBet app, Bill. You get all those markets and anything else. Have a great weekend and happy punting.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.